Hello, East Chicago. My name is Jalen Johnson. I am the Vehicle Maintenance Manager for the city. Today we're going to be spotlighting our garbage trucks and how they're serviced throughout the year. The company that we use for our services is Best Equipment. This is the first year that we've actually gone with them for doing our services on the trucks, other than purchasing. All of our garbage trucks, we purchase them through the Source Wheel program that we get government pricing and everything on our garbage trucks. On a typical day, we typically run 12 and up garbage trucks, but we have around 20 of them in our fleet. Services on these garbage trucks are imperative to keep them healthy and keep everything flowing and keep everything working properly as they should. Since we've started using Best Equipment for our services, we've had minimal issues. There's not much that we would usually encounter throughout the year. In turn, saves the city a lot of money. Residents, our main goal is to make sure that all of our trucks are on the roads daily. And by having this program through Best Care, it helps us catch early issues that may cause major problems later. So residents, let's do our part. Public Works is going to do their part by making sure that all our vehicles are maintained. You guys, let's make sure that all trash are in garbage cans and make sure that we are keeping our city clean and beautiful. Please enjoy this spotlight. Hello residents, we are in our Johnny Florence building. This is where our garbage trucks are kept and housed. This is also where we do our preventative maintenance services that Best Equipment comes out and performs for us. We're going to go around and show you some aspects of what they're doing, and we're going to get an in-depth look of what our services consist of and what they actually take care of for us.
Name's Kevin Weiss. I'm with Best Equipment out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Up here this weekend doing some preventative maintenance repairs and inspections on the group of trucks we have up here that we do for City of East Chicago. Kind of gives us the opportunity to look the trucks over when schedule some downtime, look the trucks over, do some inspections, so forth.
All right, Kevin, so can you just walk me through of some of the things that you do on the truck to...
Yeah, we bring these trucks in. We've got the factory or manufacturer's checklist that we go through. It's all part of a preventative maintenance program that we designed along with our manufacturers at Best. But what we do, we start out, we go through, we change all our engine oils, we change engine oil filters, both fuel filters. We go through the chassis, we grease the chassis. As we're progressing through these trucks and doing these, chassis lubrications as well as fluid and filter change, we do an inspection as well, looking over any items that we can address while we're here on site. We also make note of any repairs that we can eliminate your downtime, and down the road we kind of try to address these issues or find these before to help you guys avoid breakdowns and so forth when you're out there on your routes. But it's just a brief inspection of the chassis. We go through the driveline, steering components. We check all the lights, we check all the fluids. We also go through and we do a body inspection. We check your hoppers and your packers. We check your lights and all your tipper devices. So it gives us an opportunity to look at them, see where issues may occur, to help identify problems down the road. But just an overall good truck body chassis inspection.
Alright, on this service I'm doing the chassis side of a lot of it. We're changing oil filter, fuel filters, checking air filters, radiators, looking for leaks, anything like that. Making sure all the fluids are topped off. Keep it running.
How's our fleet? In your opinion, how good of a fleet are we?
I think you got an exceptional fleet. We initially started this program. I think we ran into and seen a little more problems up front. now that we're on our third go around, you can really tell a significant difference in these trucks. A lot of the greasing points are taking grease now, which helps avoid, your long-term wear on your components. The identification of the problems, and gives us an opportunity to schedule that repair versus, unforeseen breakdowns, like I had said. But the more we come up here and the more we've done this here, you can tell a significant difference in the change of these trucks and how they function and the issues. We're seeing a lot less issues now, which in turn leads to more production and less downtime.
All the components that move and cycle, so the joints have grease, it just helps save life on the board. Try to get every point that it has, make sure it has grease flowing through.
We're very fortunate at Best Equipment to have you guys up here at East Chicago as a customer, and we're doing 13 trucks this weekend. This is the third quarterly go around of these 13 trucks. Initially I think started out with 16 trucks. We're doing 13 here this weekend. It includes the Peterson, the Lightning loaders, as well as your rear loaders, side loaders, your Labries, and we've got a leach in the group too. So yeah, it's a good amount of equipment we're servicing and taking care of this weekend.
Yeah, I'm just right now I'm looking at and I'm going through initial inspection, going through and looking at all the switches, all the controls that operate the body functions, make sure everything's working popular. As you can see right here, we got a switch that's not quite functioning as it should, so it's something we can repair. We're making note of to have this thing up and ready, first thing Monday morning. But just going through all the controls, functions, and switches, making sure everything operates as it should.
So what type of issues will we be looking at without having this type of program on our vehicles?
Yeah, no, it's an excellent program. The problems that we see or possibly see that we could help alleviate this weekend versus out there on the road, issues with your hoppers and your packers, gives us a good opportunity to get in the body side of things, look them over, operate them, run them. Any unforeseen issues with our cart tippers and our arms systems, as well as the tailgate functions and the body functions. We go through, we run these trucks and all through their paces to make sure everything's working like they should. We check the hydraulic pressures, get everything back up to the manufacturer's spec. It's just a good overall health check of these trucks. But there's a lot of issues that we find. We look at the lights and make sure they're all functioning good. The chassis and the drive lines, and make sure they're lubricated well. Check the brake systems, make sure everything's working there. Just help identify problems so you're not dealing with that while you're out there on your route.
So Kevin, what can the residents do to help us keep our trucks on the road?
Yeah, I think I think to answer that, it's a pretty broad question, but I think as a resident, what you put in your bins and what you dispose of really can play a huge toll on these trucks. A lot of your heavier debris type stuff, bricks and big ceramics, logs and stuff, as well as some of your bigger, more structural metallic type components. We want to try to keep them out of your bins. When they go into these trucks, the weight of itself, can cause extended wear on these arms. But some of them heavier components, doesn't really compact well either. When you get them components or that debris or contaminants in your hopper, it can cause issues with the actual packing of the trash in your units or cause unforeseen issues.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Kevin.
Appreciate it.
I'll let you get back to doing your work.
Thank you guys for your business.
Residents, this is a little deep dive into the services and what we take pride in our vehicles to make sure everything is up to code and up to OEM standards. And we would just want to make sure that we keep the city clean and make sure everything is up and running so that we can provide the services that we take care of for you guys. Make sure you guys go follow and like our Facebook page, East Chicago Public Works Department. There will be more spotlights on various equipment, and it's to keep you up to date on things that Public Works are working on. Well, East Chicago, I'm glad you guys got to see a little bit of how our garbage trucks are serviced. We want to thank Best Equipment for coming out and doing these services. And on behalf of the entire Public Works team, we want to wish everybody a happy holidays and be safe and be well.